Well, thank you very much. Well, first of all, it's a real privilege to be here today, and thank you so much, dear Narendra Taneja, for hosting us and having organized this amazing gathering, including hearing some positive comments from a British guy, which is always rather unusual. You know what we say in France, never trust an English. Well, I'll just make a few brief remarks before handing over the mics to the real experts that are today, and to our panelists that are gathered today on stage. A few remarks on the Indo-French partnership on the energy. Well, there is no denying that since the Paris Agreement in December 2015, India has become one of our major strategic partner in the global energy transition. And it had been actually for years a major partner, a major global partner in the energy sector. Energy security, transition to cleaner fuels are definitely major topics for all global leaders, and they've been discussed the whole morning. They will be discussed again this afternoon. Energy security is definitely a major concern for our countries, for France, as it is for India. Energy supply remain a mix of many components, amongst which oil, gas, coal still remain and will remain for a time as a big part of them. And what comes across your mind when you think of energy security are two critical aspects, which are availability and affordability. As for hydrocarbons are concerned, price still are a major issue. I got your point about costs, but I do believe that prices still are an important aspect of it. And I'd like to reaffirm here that we as France remain committed to negotiation and a multilateral framework to better guarantee supply continuity and prices availability in the long run. And India has hosted earlier this year the International Energy Forum's ministerial meeting, and I know that India shares our views on these matters. In the field of oil and gas technology, France and India have had a long-standing partnership, notably led by the French Institute for Petroleum, by EFPEN, whose chairman is among us today. It's resulted in France's deep involvement in transfer of know-how, in training, in education, as well as in some remarkable technological achievements. And today, most of the refineries in India are actually using French technology developed by Axens, for instance. I could also mention Total's commitment in the field of gas, or Technip's commitment, Technip's expertise in the fields of refinery, offshore drilling, and fertilizers. But beyond oil and gas, there are many good examples of how this energy partnership that has developed between our two countries has grown over the years. And I'd like to highlight two significant topics and two significant aspects of this partnership, which are actually very much linked with today's climate emergency, and which requires to switch to decarbonize the energy mix. These two topics are nuclear and the development of renewable energy. Many of you already know that France is one of the world leaders in the nuclear field. Actually, more than 70% of our electricity is generated in France through nuclear power plants, which is, by the way, a zero emission and a very affordable source of power. We are currently collaborating with India on the building of 6 latest generation EPR reactors in Jaitapur, in Maharashtra, and we are very proud to be contributing, to be strategic partner to this journey, and we do believe that nuclear energy is a part of the solution in our common move towards a decarbonized energy mix. We also believe, of course, that renewable energy development needs to be accelerated up to a point where it will become a significant contributor to the energy mix, and there again things are moving, things are accelerating. To this end, as Narendra Taneja recalled it in his introductory remarks, France and India have co-founded the International Solar Alliance. There are today more than 68 nations that have joined this International Solar Alliance and that are working to mobilize affordable access, affordable financing for large-scale solar deployments and who have committed to working for this more efficient exploitation of this source of energy. And the first General Assembly of the International Solar Alliance will actually take place in a week from now, on the 2nd and 3rd of October, and our Minister of State in charge of renewable energy, Brune Poirson, will be attending and co-chairing this very important meeting. I think it's this ISA project is more than a symbol of what our two countries can achieve, not only bilaterally, but globally on this fast-growing sector. On a bilateral basis, our energy partnership includes exchange of technological know-how, of technological skills between France and India, and between French and Indian companies in the renewable energy sector. And I would mention a couple of these sectors. French and Indian companies are working closely to make smart grids and electric vehicle becoming a reality in this country. And some of these companies have actually signed important MOUs and agreements during the last presidential visit last March in Delhi. I'm very positive that this continuous exchange of technological expertise, technological know-how will go a long way towards boosting India's energy transition. And we are actually mobilizing all our tools in support of this momentum, tools on institutional expertise, but also financing. The AFD, the Agence Française de Développement, our development bank, is actually mobilizing a lot of money on this here in India, with almost 1 billion euros over the past few years, a little bit more than 800 million euros being devoted to financing projects on solar and renewable energy in India. We are strategic partners. We are committed to fighting climate change. We are countries sharing similar views on encouraging a move towards low carbon solutions. And I'm very, very hopeful that this energy partnership will generate new areas of cooperation, such as, for instance, the development and deployment of biofuel, on which IFP is actually working quite a lot. I'd like to end our session to the moderator, and once again we look forward to your expertise and to your to your notes of real experts in this sector today.